Welcome, my beautiful Bhava babes. Welcome to Spiritual Renewal at the Bhava Spiritual Mission. My name is Ingrid Turner. I am the founder of the mission. I am a psychic. I'm a healer. I'm a teacher. I'm here to be of service today. So if you're watching, leave a comment and let me know. If you didn't catch me live and you're watching the replay, leave a comment. Let me know. Do hashtag replay so I know you saw it. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me know how you are. How's the week treated you? How are you feeling? How are the energies? Do a little check-in with me. Tell me what's happening with you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so grateful to be here. I'm so grateful to be connecting with beautiful humans, beautiful souls all over the world for this brief period of spiritual renewal, bringing each other home to living in partnership with spirit. Okay, what are we going to do today? We're going to ground in. We're going to open up with prayer. And then we have an opportunity to do prayer healings. Share your prayer, share your intention, whatever it is you got going on. Leave a comment so that we can pull it up on the screen and affirm that prayer. It's powerful. Hello, beautiful Kelly. Up in the waves, highs and lows, feeling life. Yeah, boy, I'll tell you, the human experience. We are here for the whole spectrum of it. I'm really glad that you're here, Kelly. I'm glad to be able to connect with you deeply tonight. So after we do that, we'll tune in. We'll see what Spirit has for us today, what teaching, what channel, what message. And then I will do readings by donation. You can donate any amount to the PayPal link, which is included in the description of the video. And it's also in the first comment on my profile page. And you can also do Venmo or Cash App. I'll throw that up on the screen later if you prefer to do it that way. All good. So let's go ahead and ground in together first, okay? Close your eyes with me. We're going to take 3 long, slow, deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Feel all of your energy pool in your root chakra. Maybe you'll feel warm or tingly. You just be aware that it's happening. Take a deep breath in and pull the energy from your root into your heart. Exhale and hold the energy in your heart. Inhale and pull the energy from your heart into your crown. Exhale and hold the energy in your crown. Inhale and pull the energy out of your body. Feel it connect with divine source energy. With the out breath, pull that energy back into your body and into your heart. Breathe in and hold the energy in your heart. Breathe out and pull the energy down to your root. Breathe in and hold the energy in your root. Breathe out and push the energy down your legs and into your feet. Breathe in and hold the energy in your feet. Breathe out and push the energy into the earth. Feel that energy hook in with the earth's core and take a deep breath in and pull it back up towards your feet. Exhale. Inhale and feel the energy hit the soles of your feet and move up your legs and pool again in the root chakra and exhale into your root chakra. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you for this incredible network, for connecting all of us together in this moment in any moment, in all moments. Creating this electricity of connection and divinity. Help us stay open to today's message and healing. Help us stay connected with one another and divine source energy throughout the week. Assist us in bringing buoyancy and heart and love and compassion and joy into our lives, sharing it with everyone who we come into contact with, spreading seeds of joy and contentment everywhere we go, no matter what the outside circumstances are dictating. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, my sweets, if you have prayers to add, let's do so now. Leave a comment. Pray for anything, pray for anyone. Pray for yourself, pray for a loved one, pray for the collective, pray for a not so loved one. Share this. Share your prayers, and we will all affirm those prayers with you. Okay. As I was grounding in, I started to get a really clear message from Spirit. And it was talking about relationships and frequency, connecting frequency and relationships together. I've always said that relationships are our most potent playground for spiritual expansion. All relationships, from our love relationships, family, friends, children, all of it, right? That is where we have the opportunity to expand exponentially. So that's part of the message, is really understanding that every relationship that comes into our life is so rich and potent and powerful and destined. It's here to give us something, to expand us, to deepen us on some level. That's why relationships can be just so intense, because it's not just about you and the other person and the connection you're having. It's a whole spiritual expansion that happens whether you like it or not. And the suffering that we experience in some of our relationships is less about what's going on in that relationship and more about resisting what is going on in that relationship. If some of you have a dynamic with somebody and they suddenly decide they want out of that dynamic, when you resist them wanting out of that dynamic, that's what causes the suffering. And yet at the same time, it causes incredible expansion. Eckhart Tolle has this great saying, this great quote that I just loved. He said, somebody asked him, is suffering necessary? And he said, yes and no. Suffering is necessary until you recognize that it is not necessary. And I think that really fits with this energy message around relationships. So that's one side of it. But then there's this other side about relationships. And what I'm seeing in my mind's eye is like trapeze artists, I think, where they'll be hanging from their knees and they'll be swinging, and another person will be swinging towards them, and they'll grab and then they'll kind of throw each other. And there's a moment when a trapeze artist is like in midair, just free flowing. And then another person grabs them and moves them on to the next person, right? It's such an incredible thing to watch. It must be an incredible thing to experience. But that's what happens with our relationships throughout our life. Our relationships connect to our purpose, connect to our destiny. When we are expanded in our frequency and conscious about our relationships, we end up rendezvousing with people who grab us mid free fall and throw us into the next expansion, into the next experience, into the next level of awakening into our highest expression. And I talk about in the Bhava program, one of the first things we cover is cleaning up your frequency. And we talk about the frequency of your relationships. And if you are attaching yourself to relationships that are complete, that are not truly an energetic match for you, that are not expanding you in some way, then you don't have any room for the rendezvous with people who are there to meet up with you and propel you to the next level. They say relationships, some are seasonal, some are forever. I think most relationships are seasonal, but that doesn't make them any less potent, any less devastating sometimes, or any less deep. We can be more in love and close to somebody who's temporary in our life than somebody who has been there always. We all know that to be true. We've all experienced that. So I ask you to think about your relationships, who you are spending your time with, who you are giving your attention to, who you are giving your energy to. And ask yourself, evaluate honestly, dispassionately, not with a value judgment. This isn't about they're a bad person or they're negative or they're an energy vampire. It ain't about them, honey. It's about you. Evaluate the impact on your energy. Is it contracting? Is it heavy? Is it dense? Is it negative? Why are they in your life? Is it like a legacy relationship? Are they grandfathered in? And this doesn't mean necessarily that we eradicate all relationships from our life, but we look at where we're spending the majority of our time and our energy in these relationships and start to prioritize the relationships that uplift you, the people who make you feel alive in their presence, the people who stretch you, people who intimidate you a little, who have mastery in areas where you don't. This opens up your energy. It pulls you towards your highest expression, your destiny point, the life you are designed to live. And it opens up your energy. It raises your frequency so you become a magnet for new relationships to come in and grab you midair and throw you into the next incredible wave of your lived experience. One of the ways that we humans sabotage ourselves so deeply is through relationship, through not being able to let go of how we think a relationship ought to be, how we think it must be. Let people feel how they feel. They're allowed. Let go. Let God, and watch space open up for people to come into your life, whether that's somebody on social media, right? Posting just the meme that you need. Oh my God, that just tied it all together for me. Connecting with a spiritual teacher, making a new friend, reconnecting with an old friend, having a conversation with a family member that is decades overdue. This is what you open up your energy to. And that's expansion. That expansion into this new frequency, this higher frequency, which gets you closer to living in partnership with spirit, brings you into full focus on your divine path so that you can experience your passion, your authenticity, and be of service through the vehicle of your passion, to be uplifting through your authenticity. Relationships matter. They matter a lot. Humans are relational beings for a reason. And so, in the divine cosmic plan, makeup, creation, however it all came to be, relationships are a key player, a key component in our lived experience. So, pay attention. Are there relationships that you're evaluating right now that you recognize can use less of your attention? Are there relationships that could use more of your attention? Do you find yourself avoiding relationships that expand you and stretch you and uplift you, and spending more time in relationships that drain you, that pull you down? And again, this is not a value judgment. This ain't about other people. This is about, yeah, right? So know that when you're putting your attention to relationships that are not feeding and fueling you and making you giddy. Do you remember when friendships became really important when you were a kid? It was sort of about middle school, right? When friendships became everything, middle school and high school. Do you remember how much fun you had with your friends? Do you remember how much you laughed and cracked up and the shenanigans you got into? It's supposed to be like that your entire life. And adults, they don't allow that. They don't allow those relationships, those friendships, that giddiness, that joy to come into their relationships. We're too guarded. We're too pulled back. We're too focused. Something over here. Let's switch that. Switch that. Pay attention to the relationships that stretch you, uplift you, and inspire you, the people who inspire you. And your frequency is going to upcycle. And when it does, more relationships like that are going to come in. Relationships that are truly not serving you or the other party are going to drop away, which is hard because, again, we have that attachment. We attach how a relationship should be or was or how we want it to be. Let go of that attachment. Allow that to come in. More than just your relationships are going to expand. You're going to see every area of your life improve, become easier. Every area. Play with this week. Move out into the week. Paying close attention to the people you are connecting with, the people who you are giving your attention to, and make a conscious decision to give less attention to the energy that feels dull and more attention to the energy that feels uplifting, exciting, supportive, giddy. Those people are in your life. They might be on the outskirts right now because you're really focusing on where the density is, where it's heavy. It's easy to get pulled into dense energy. It's gravity. All right. Gravity pulls you down. You have to make a conscious effort to lift up your leg and walk, to lift up your arms, right? Gravity, if we just relax, just has us completely falling down and stuck on the ground. We have to consciously stand up, move our arms up, move our mouth. We have to move our body. You have to do that too in relationships. All of us do. So give it a try and then come back and tell me how that goes for you. Tell me what happened. I want to know. Okay. Whoo. That's the download from Spirit today. I love that visual of the trapeze artist like catching you midstream. Like the right relationships just propel you into your highest expression, into opportunities that just absolutely delight and make you giddy for life. But you have to choose. We, individuals, we have to make the conscious choice to foster and cultivate and pay attention to and give our energy to those relationships that are high fucking vibe. High vibe only. And by high vibe only, I don't mean love and light. We don't talk about negativity here. No, we can talk about negativity. We can talk about our struggles. We can talk about all of that. But the difference is you don't get into a mind story with the high vibe relationships. You see it, you express it, and then that person helps you shift out of it. That's the key difference. Because again, we are here for the whole spectrum of the human experience, like we talked about earlier, right, Kelly? Like up and down and stuff. We're going to have ups and downs. We're human. All right. There's no such thing as enlightenment. Enlightenment is a lifestyle, it is not a destination. Okay. Love yourself more. Love yourself enough to choose the environment that is most progressive for you. What is it? What is that saying? You are the sum of the 5 people you spend the most time with, or you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. That's fucking telling, isn't it? Think about that. And don't beat yourself up. This is just information. Once you know, game over. The shift has already occurred. All you have to do is walk through doors as they open. Hell yes. Okay. Hey, Melissa, Sarah, didn't get a notification. I'm not surprised. My Facebook the engagement has been in the tank this week. I'm not sure why. I don't know if it's a passing thing. I kind of suspect Facebook would like me to pay for verification, and I might do it because I really miss you guys. But it's a little galling. So I might do an experiment. I might try that on, but we'll see. So I'm really glad that you're here, and I'm glad that you found me, Sarah. Facebook is like, no, I don't know what I did wrong. I think I'm not paying them. Hey, Melissa. Okay, great. You got the PayPal from you. I know Kelly's on the list for a reading. Kelsey, you got my book. Oh my God, baby, take a picture and send it to me and let me share it on social media. It's the Bhava Spiritual Mission Journal, my brand new journal. Oh, I'm so excited. Through a legit publishing company. Yes, that is very cool. Kelsey, yes, we can talk about negativity and we transmute that stuff and move out of that trap. Absolutely. You can't transmute negativity if you're not talking about it. That's called stuffing it. It's called running away from it. And that compounds the problem. This causes issues, right? Yeah. Okay. Let's do some readings. Let me pull up a banner here. You can make a donation in any amount to PayPal, Venmo, or Cash App. They're all listed on my screen. I don't know. I'm talking very New York lately. I don't know. I get goofy like that. I think I must have past lives in New York because I do that when I start to get into a certain mood. I start putting on a New York accent, or like my best summation of a New York accent. Sarah, I napped through my negativity today. Fuck yes. Abraham Hicks says that's the right thing to do. If you don't listen to any Abraham Hicks, you might want to give that a try. Now, Abraham Hicks doesn't give you the whole spectrum, like the whole picture. There's lots of different pieces, but it's a very uplifting thing to listen to when you're needing a boost, and there's definitely some real gold in there. But yeah, Abraham Hicks says, like, if you feel bad, go take a nap. I'm like, yeah, I can get on board with that, right? Okay, my loves, we have okay, so far we have Kelly and Melissa on the list. If you would like a reading, you may donate any amount to my PayPal or Venmo. Sorry, hang on. Venmo's like, no. God. I get signed out of stuff. So then I have to figure it all out. Okay, Kelly, my sweet love. We're going to start with you. Tell me if you have a question or if you just want me to tune in and give you what Spirit's got for you. I realize I'm no longer going to call them general readings. They're not general readings. They're always super specific. It's just whatever Spirit feels dictates that you need right now, which is not always what we want to hear about, but often answers the question. So Kelly, tell me what you want, babe. These are beautiful. Kelly needs to know. Show me, show me. Show me, show me. Show me, show me. Oh, honey. Hard to put together a question. Okay, that's fine. Pulling these cards, tuning into your energy, I am really feeling you're starting something brand new. This is a potent energy that it's like a seed has been planted and the tree is going to grow. And all you have to do is give it time and have faith. Like it will grow. It's like when you plant a seed in the ground, you don't go back the next day and like, where the fuck is it? Where's that? Da, 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 da. You have to give it time to grow. You planted powerful seeds. You got to give it time to grow. And in the meantime, while your seeds are germinating and sprouting and turning into big old yummy trees, your job is to make sure you take care of yourself and stay connected to your faith and your intuition. Your spiritual practice is really important right now. Every time we plant a new seed where we expand into a new frequency, chaos ensues. Okay. We get scared. We have anxiety. We get to all of our self-sabotage behaviors come roaring to the surface. And I said this before and I'll say it again. It's an ego self-sabotage. And the reason that this happens is because the ego is way above its pay grade. We put it in charge and it sees you diving into this energy the ego is unfamiliar with. And it goes, what are you doing? Take it down, right? Take her down a notch. But all you have to do is just stay solid in your spiritual practice. Stay solid in your self-care routine. Do the things that nourish you. You've already planted the seed in the physical world. Okay, this is a manifestation card. Boom. Okay, you have shifted your mindset powerfully. Yeah, you're still going to have reruns of nonsense in your mind, but the shift has occurred and the reruns will go away. You no longer believe the reruns. That's what's important. You see them for what they are, which is like, that's a bunch of nonsense. Okay, self-care. Because what you're creating for yourself in your life is like nothing else. You're not following a prescribed path. You're building your own life. You've always been building your own life, but now you're actually comfortable with building your own life. I get this sense that you've settled into this, like, you know what? I am who I am and I want what I want. And I'm going to stop questioning what I want. You stop questioning what you want. And so now you just have to stay in faith and stay connected with your intuition, because this is not a logical process. We do not get to happiness and fulfillment through logic. Logic is the execution of where our heart pulls us. But you can't lead with logic. You have to lead with the heart and then logically suss it out when the moment arises. Okay. Somebody asked me today if I make, year-long plans. And I said, absolutely not. Like, if I try and make a plan a year out, it's like, pff, that was just dumb and put me in a box. And that was uncomfortable. It didn't work out that way anyway. It's about being in the moment. It's always about being in the moment, folks. Presence is everything. Presence in the moment. Trust yourself in the moment. And then everything you need will occur in your life to bring to fruition your hopes and dreams and desires and truly the life you were meant to live, the way you were meant to feel. It's not really about what you do or what you create. It's about how you feel in yourself. You're feeling more strong, more connected, more sure of yourself, more confident than you ever have before. And it's powerful. And I'm here for it, my love. It's the start of this. So you're having pockets of it where you feel it really strongly. And then you're having pockets of it where you're like, oh, wait, am I wrong? But again, it's reruns. You've already seen this show. You know how it ends. You know it's a bunch of nonsense. Your job, difficult as the path may be, is to take care of yourself and stay in partnership with spirit and watch your life bloom and blossom. Now, the getting there is a little challenging. Five of Pentacles. There's going to be some isolation that you go through. Sometimes isolation is hard because it makes us look at some hard things, but it's absolutely to your benefit and to your value. Look at your relationships. Okay. All right, beautiful Kelly. Thank you so much for your donation and the opportunity to be of service to you. I love you. I see you. I want nothing but the best for you. Thank you, Kelly. Okay. Beautiful Melissa. Melissa, darling, do you have a question or would you like me to just tune in? And then Kelsey, you're next. Oh, good, Kelly. I'm so glad that was helpful. And thank you for your comment. I appreciate that. Okay, beautiful Melissa. What does our beautiful Melissa need to know? All right, Melissa says, just tune in. I love how you guys just surrender to the universe. But tell me what I need to know. All right, beautiful Melissa. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. What does our beautiful Melissa need to know? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, darling, darling, darling. I have good news, and it's also going to feel frustrating for you, is what Spirit is saying. You are just at the beginning of your journey to queendom. I know. You gotta go to spit nails because you're like, are you serious? This has been, so you have been working and working and working and building, and you're doing so freaking well. You're hitting a new stride really soon when it comes to self-love, caring for yourself. That is going to be like the slip and slide to your highest expression, to your queendom, to that incredible powerhouse movie star energy that you have got tucked away deep in that body of yours. The key to unlock that power, that incredible personal power that you have, is self-love. I feel like there are areas where you hide from yourself, where you do not love yourself, where you do not care for yourself. There's a distraction piece. I feel like you use other people as a distraction. You use situations as a distraction, dramatic stuff as a distraction for where it is you need to hone in, sit with the darkness, and learn to love it. And here's the truth of it. We fall in love with our shadow when we have the courage to be present with it. That's all that's required of you, is presence with some shadow aspects that you are unconsciously running away from. This isn't a conscious thing. This is unconscious. You are unconsciously running away from some of these shadow aspects, and you're working and you're doing amazing, and you are making such incredible personal, professional, financial headway. Like, it is building, building, building. You have an incredible foundation. Use that foundation as a safe place to sink in a little deeper. Go, where am I not in love with myself? Where am I afraid of myself? That's what Spirit is pulling through. Where am I afraid of myself? There's areas of yourself that you are afraid of. Things connected to maybe shame, things that you don't really want to sit with and look at, and you're not really aware of it, which is maybe part of the reason why I feel frustration with this message. Like, come on, really? But I encourage you to just take what Spirit is giving you and just sit with it and just ask yourself the question, where am I afraid of myself? And let the answer come to you. It will come to you. It doesn't come to your conscious mind. It bubbles up from your subconscious as soon as you call it forth by asking the question. I encourage you to ask it out loud. Where am I afraid of myself? Where am I running away from myself? That is going to take you to the next level. It is going to take you to the next level because the outcome here is the Queen of Wands. This is a movie star. This is a woman who walks into the room and all eyes turn towards her. You know this energy is in you. You can feel it. It comes out sometimes. You see people respond to you this way, but the magnitude of this energy is beyond your comprehension right now until you take that time to go within and ask yourself, what about myself am I afraid of? What am I afraid of? And then just sit with that fear. Oh, and just be so present. And it won't take very long. It won't take very long for you to just stay present, to feel it, and it will transform. It will transform from fear into love. Fear into love. All right, my love. Self-love. I hope that was helpful for you. Thank you so much for your donation and the opportunity to tune in for you. I appreciate you so much. Okay, folks, if you would like a reading, I'm doing readings by donation. Donate any amount, PayPal, Venmo, or Cash App. All of them are on the screen. The link to PayPal is in the description of the video. So happy to connect, to tune in for you. Beautiful Kelsey, you are next. Do you have a question? Or would you like me to just tune in? Beautiful Kelsey. What does our beautiful Kelsey need to cleared out a little energy. What's our beautiful Kelsey need to know? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Kelsey, Kelsey. Okay, boom. What do we got? Okay. 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 Okay, baby. When you let go, the path will be revealed to you. You are hanging on so tight right now to your worries and your fears and your anxieties and your paranoias. You're trying not to, you don't want to, you're not sure how to let go, but make that commitment to letting go and your path is going to be revealed for you. It's going to be so easy when you let go. It's just going to open up and you're going to be like, how did I not see that before? How did I not see that before? You're going through a big up level. I don't love hierarchy. So like the term up level is not my favorite, but big expansion. Okay. Big energetic expansion. You are shifting into a totally new Kelsey, like a powerful Kelsey, an empowered Kelsey, a sure of herself Kelsey, there's a word I'm looking for and it's not quite coming to me, but it's something like really sure of yourself, confident. Thank you. A confident Kelsey. Okay. Confidence is yours. It's right there, like real confidence, not situational confidence, but deep, steely interior confidence, which is who you naturally are. Who you were at the very beginning of your life is reemerging because you have cleared the path for it to reemerge powerfully, consistently, because you are such a confident, strong, courageous human. Okay. But right now, you're hanging on tight. You're hanging on to your fears. You're hanging on to your worries. And that's the ceiling that you're hitting right before the expansion. Here's the good news. You don't really have to do anything because letting go is not an action. It's the opposite of an action. I just want you to breathe and be where you are and put your hand over your heart and say out loud, this feels important to say out loud. I'm letting it go. I don't have to do that anymore. I'm just letting it go and allow the tension to drain from your body. I think you notice you're going to find you're holding a lot of tension unconsciously. I feel it like tense stomach, tense chest, tense shoulders, tense neck, especially in the stomach, like the stomach area. I feel a lot of tension in the stomach. Just let that go and just say, I'm letting it go. I'm just letting it go. I'm letting it go. I'm letting it go. And then bam, it's like it wasn't even there. And you're going to be stepping into filling up this incredible space of confidence and faith. Faith. It's a whole new life cycle for you. Whole new life cycle for you. All right, my sweet. Thank you so much for your donation. Thank you for the opportunity to be of service to you. I adore you. Thank you. Thank you. Skyla, hello, darling. I'm so happy that you made the live as well. Very cool. If anybody else would like a reading, I'm doing readings by donation. You can donate any amount to PayPal, Cash App, or Venmo. and I will be so happy to do a reading for you. Um, and let me know, leave a comment. Sorry, I was reading to my son for bed. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome. Listen to it later, babe. It's when you need it. Okay, looks like... Oh, Skyla's trying to donate. Okay, babe, I'll hang. Yeah, good energy. I have moved on from Savannah, Georgia. If you guys have been here the last few weeks, I've been broadcasting from there. I got my van on the road. Happy days. That took a minute, but that's okay because divine timing. So you can probably tell that I'm broadcasting from my van. I haven't really got a great space set up for like a nice background and video. I haven't quite figured out how to do it yet, but I'll keep playing with it and working on it because I'd like a nice background. It would just feel better. Although this is pretty intimate. You're hanging out with me in my van, which is my favorite place in the world right now. I'm a little outside, somewhere outside of Atlanta, Georgia. I'm on my way to Nashville. So that's my next destination. Pretty happy about that. And I don't know after that. People keep asking me, what's next? I don't know. I just got like one step at a time. When I was in Nashville last time, headed to Savannah, like, where are you going after that? I don't know. Turns out I was going back to Nashville. So it's, I'm really, as I travel and sink into this nomadic life, which I love, which feels like it just is my frequency, I learn to be more present, to trust my intuition, to make decisions in the moment, to trust myself in the moment, to put to practice even more deeply what I teach, what spirit teaches me, and what I teach you, because it's always a practice. I don't know anybody who's perfect at their spiritual and energetic practice, but I am committed as a mofo to the practice, to incredible expansion, not self improvement. I'm not interested in self improvement because we're already great as we are. The expansion is more about expanding through what is not us. It's not improving on anything, it's letting go of what's not us. And that is a powerful, potent, glorious, and really fun journey. Self improvement's less fun. Looking for problems, right? Nah. Okay. Beautiful Skyla. I'm going to go ahead and do your reading, my lovely, because I think that is it afterwards. Unless somebody else wants a reading, go ahead and donate. PayPal, Venmo, or Cash App. Leave a comment when you donate. Okay, what does our beautiful Skyla need to know? Thank you, thank you, thank you. What does our beautiful Skyla need to know? Show me, show me. Ooh. 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 Okay. All right, my sweet love. How do we want to interpret this? Not how do we want to, but Skyla, beautiful one. You are really on the path, and you've always really been on the path. And I'm getting this energy of like pride from your spirit team, your ancestors, the universe. You didn't pick an easy life, honey. You didn't pick an easy life because you're here for the expansion. You're here for the healing. And you're coming up on a new kind of energy in your life. It's brand new to you. And you have to pull all of the confidence that you can, all of the self-belief, all of the faith in yourself up to the surface to go through the transformation that is required of you to step fully onto your journey of strength and healing. And not just healing for you, but healing for others. The experiences you're having in this life, the challenges, the traumas, the joys, all of it is leading you to a path as a teacher and a healer. and not necessarily in a formal way. It could be, but it doesn't matter if you choose to do it formally or not. It's going to show up for you. You're going to be rendezvousing with all the people who need your experience, your depth, your wisdom, and your deep compassion. Your life is giving you digging an incredible well of compassion that is going to just it already does, but even more so, it's just going to pour out of you and be a healing balm for the people who come into your purview. You don't have to go find them. They're going to come to you. They're going to just swing into your orbit and then swing out. Swing in, swing out. And you're going to feel so satisfied and so light in the world as you walk this path. And that is what you are beginning to tap into, that energy. You are in your own way. It is your own mind. That's it. It's happening. Let me rephrase that. Spirit is correcting me. You're not in the way. There's nothing you can do to stop this. The transformation process has begun. The energy, the fire's been lit. Okay. There's no moving away from this because you have earned your place here. You have walked into this fully. So I think what Spirit is coming through is be mindful of your mind. Be mindful of the stories you tell yourself. There's an intensity to your life right now, but it will become very calm as you settle into and integrate into this energy as a healer. And you're going to be so happy. All right, beautiful Skyla. Thank you so much for your donation. Thank you for the opportunity to be of service to you. I love you, girl. Okay, Sarah. Hello, my darling. My darling. Okay. Beautiful Sarah. Thank you for your donation. Beautiful. Do you have a question or do you want me to just tune in? I think you probably just want me to tune in. Oh, yeah. It's like when given a choice between what do you think you want to know and what does Spirit want you to know, I think one would be hard pressed not to just be like, okay, just tell me what Spirit wants me to know because we know. All right, what does our beautiful Sarah need to know? What does our beautiful Sarah need to know? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Beautiful Sarah. Ooh, damn. Okay, everything's been set in motion. You're in a balancing act right now. You're doing what you need to do. You're living out the day to day like you need to live it out. But something has really shifted, Sarah. Something has really shifted. You can trust that. Yes, you're still in the day to day and maybe some day to day stuff you don't really want to be in, but that's temporary. And that's just a question of, going through the motions and then just allowing it to fall away, shift, morph, and change as it wants to, because you don't have to do anything anymore, Sarah. You've done your mental, emotional, and spiritual work to get to the place where things are going to begin to shift in your life on their own. That's amazing. You're kicking up on a new cycle. Lots of strong energy here. We got two kings. King of Cups and the King of Wands. Emotional maturity. That's the King of Cups. You have such a well of emotional maturity. You've earned it. All right. That usually comes from hard knocks, right? And you have a vision. You know what you want your life to look like. And you have released yourself from struggle with that. If you haven't, you will very soon. All you have to do is ground in and everything will happen on its own. The wheels are turning, is what Spirit is saying to me. The wheels are in motion. They're already turning. You got this. You got this. So relax. Relax and allow it to unfold. Things are going to start unfolding more and more and more in your favor. The more present you are with your emotions, your intuition, your spirituality, holding the vision, but lightly. You're not grabbing hold of it and squeezing it for everything you can. You're holding it lightly in your palm. You're giving it room to breathe. You're giving it room to grow and evolve and shift as you shift, as your frequency shifts. Holy cow, girl, you done it. You got this. Well done. Now, please just relax. Yes, you still got work to do. You got shit to juggle. Stay in faith. It's all starting to shift for you without you having to struggle. Okay? Let the struggle be over. Let it be over. Thank you, beautiful Sarah. Thank you for your donation and the opportunity to tune in for you. Charlotte, hello, my love. Okay. And if anybody would like a reading, I'm doing readings by donation today. PayPal, Venmo, or Cash App. Drop an I in any of those, and I'll be so happy. So happy to do reading for you. Okay. What does our beautiful Charlotte need to know? Thank you, thank you, thank you. What does our beautiful Charlotte need to know? Show me, show me. Show me, show me. Oh, my sweet love. You got a lot of shit going down in life right now. Yeah. Yeah, there's changes. Things are happening. Things are falling apart. Structures are coming down. You have the Tower card here. Tower moments are intense, but they are always, always, always in service to you. Always. The only issue that really comes from Tower moments is our attachment to what is going away. But the truth is, the things that are leaving your experience, you have been needing them to leave your experience. But it feels really scary because you are hooked into what am I? What happens if I don't have that? Because there's never been any room for anything else. So it's going to leave this wide open space. So what's happening is you're really in your mind, fretting, worrying, defensive, struggling, worst case scenarios, plotting, planning, right? Going to war in your own mind, but it is in your own mind, honey. You've got to start looking at what is great. This is the gratitude card, all right? Look around you. Look around you right now. Feel into your life. Look at what are 3 things that are working for me. What are 3 things that are going my way? Because you're missing that in the intensity of the falling away, and your mind is coming in and chewing on you. This very much happens with Tower moments. You know, the expansion is real. Tower is a radical shift in frequency, and it happens when it needs to happen. And it happens to people who are spiritual seekers probably more often than it happens to people who are not spiritual seekers, because our frequency is always expanding. And the result of the expanded frequency is your world changes drastically. It just does. You've got to let go of the things that are trying to go away. You're hanging on because you're afraid. You got to let them go. They are not for you. They will open up space for what is for you. It's time to allow yourself to be happy and grounded and free. This is also going to open up space for more money for you, more resources, like a lot more. Okay? The struggle is going to be a thing of the past, but you have to let go. Yeah, this is not easy. Your relationships are not easy. Things are really hard for you right now, babe. But you got this. Deep breath. Make that commitment. Let it go. With love. Blessings. In fact, I think a ceremony would be really beneficial for you right now. To write down all the areas that you're struggling with, light them on fire. For you, that is symbolism feels very potent. It feels like it really allows you to connect and viscerally, like physically connect with what's going on. Get out of your head, make it a physical thing, and boom, up in flames. And then work that gratitude list every day. I mean, really wake up and be like, okay, immediately, what am I grateful for? What's working for me? What are the things in my life that I'm so happy are here? And it'll take some practice because you have a lot of chaos happening right now. Holy cow. But it's not going to last forever. It will not last forever. It's weather. Things are shifting. It's a storm. What remains is going to be for you. What goes away is opening up space for what is really correct for you. And to me, it feels like a lot around relationships. I get family, maybe partner, family partner. Yeah, family and partner. Yeah. It's like, oh man, it's all going to hell. It's okay. It's okay. All right. You got that right. Good. Thank you for that affirmation, darling. I appreciate it. Okay, my sweets. are we done with readings? Does anybody else want a reading? I'm doing readings by donation. Donate any amount to PayPal, Venmo, or Cash App. I'm so happy to do a reading for you. It looks like we've reached the end of our list. Cool, babes. As always, such a pleasure to tune in for you. Thank you so much for your commitment to spirit, to yourself, to the expansion of your own frequency, and thus the expansion of the collective frequency. If you have found value in this, please share it out with your friends, with your family, whoever you think would benefit from today's message. Keep showing up. I come here every week. We do channeling, we do readings, we do whatever the spirit calls us to do to renew us into partnership with spirit and take that out into the week. And let's build our community. Let's build our connections. Let's solidify this global network. So any likes, comments, shares, anything that you do is really helpful. The algorithm likes it. Like I said earlier, the algorithm is not giving me a lot of love right now. My engagement is really tanked on my Facebook posts, which I'm going to try the verification thing and see if that helps. If it does, I'll be a little annoyed, but it'll be worth it because I want to stay connected with you. And if you guys don't see me, I can't stay connected with you. So I love you so much. Hey, beautiful Ada. Thank you so much, Ada, for sharing. I really appreciate that. Thank you so very much. Okay, my loves, we are complete for tonight. Come back next week, same time, same place. I'm going to have really exciting announcements coming up very soon. So stay connected to the Bhava broadcasts and to me. I love you so much. Okay? Bye, all.